What do I get for not putting up the poison thing? Ooh, it was only one. Kind of a waste. Poke. Give it a quick save so I don't lose anything. What a victory that was. What a victory.
You see that?
I don't know what that cloak is. It's really good. What is this? It's good too. Man, everyone's got good stuff now. Okay.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great.
Right here, my friend.
Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Interesting. As Lindsay gets struck.
Enemy approaching.
I swear, anytime he starts having to do this, things go bad.
This was not part of the plan.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we'll make sure poison resist is on before we go back in there.
I'm listening.
I wrote it like I saw it.
How may I help? Head on.
Tear them apart!
Stand with me.
They go down!
Let's see. I think he was resisting fire, but we'll try this. magic missiles it is.
Just letting the ink dry. Anything is possible.
This area sucks.
Right here, my friend.
Why are we getting shocked to shit in here?
All according to plan. In due time.
I got this area. Let's do a quick save. Oh wow. Spit us out somewhere.
That is not far.
Save here.
As it should be.
Leave here. But let's check out this cave.
Enemy approaching.
Let us strike as one.
Okay. Nice.
Adventures call to them.
All according to plan.
How big is this place? Really? Nothing in here besides them?
Follow my lead.
Hmm. Oh, wow. Hmm. Still have 203 days. How long would this take? 18 hours. I just want to travel there to deal with whatever here this is. We still need to go up here.
May we have a moment of respite?
Nice. Band of undead creatures seen in the region. Locals are terrified. Oof. Your best. Alright. Hey, who's that walking over there? Barbarian stands guard. The cave entrance calls over coarsely. It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. Miri answers something in Halit, the native tongue of the Numerian Kelid tribes. After a brief exchange in Halit with Amiri, the guards switch back to common. Peace. If you want to speak with our elder, spend the night, you may enter. Just don't expect free dinner. Awesome.
In due time.
Olga. Half-orc woman sits by the fire. Her clothes are made of leather and fur, matching the rest of the barbarians. She frowns as she slides her fingers along the map, crudely drawn on a crumpled sheet of paper. She lifts her gaze and notices you. Huh, guess. Who are you? If you're a friend, take a seat by the fire. Let's talk. I'm Bolga from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. Are you a chieftain? Me? No. Just seasoned enough to lead a group. Our chieftain is Armagh the Twiceborn. Bolga says the name proudly, as though expecting recognition of awe. He's back home in Numeria right now. What's your chieftain known for? Long ago, he was the greatest Numerian chieftain and Gorham's chosen. Armagh was so strong, no mortal could strike him down. It was only when Pharisma herself challenged him to a battle that he fell, and only because of her divine power. But now Armagh shamed her and came back from the afterlife. Great Armagh leads the Tiger Lords once more, now as Armagh Twiceborn, and soon word of our exploit will spread all over Avestan. I didn't know there were half orcs among the Numerian barbarians. The barbarian shrugged. The orcs have lands nearby. A lot can happen between two neighboring people. What are you doing here? We're looking for some ruins or a cave or something. I don't really know. Only Dugath knows exactly where we're looking for. What we're looking for. He's a cleric and he's our leader on this expedition. Well, him and his sisters. Who are these sisters? They're witches who serve Armagh. They seem to know a lot about the world, history, gods, even other worlds. They're pretty smart talkers. You'd hardly believe the things they know, and they have these strange, unimaginable spells. When Armagh ordered us to pack up for the expedition, we thought we'd march for months, but they just waved their wand, whoosh, a tunnel of multicolored lights opened before us. The trip here took just 1 hour. Can you imagine it? Be surprised if you can't. Or mind if I Dugaths and their sisters? They're in our main camp here. Bolga points at across on her map. If you're looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. It'd be much better than digging around in the dirt out here. Have you found anything of interest? It'd be nice if we had. So far it's just dirt, crap, and monsters. Like we don't get enough of that back in Numeria. We found this hole, and the monsters there were living here. We took a beating doing it, but we managed to kick them out. And after we searched the place, we found out it's just a regular cave. Nothing of note. After a day or so, we'll probably head out and keep searching. Do you know anything about the situation in Farnhold? Farnhold? Where's that? The barbarian looks down at her map and finds a rough sketch of the area. No idea. We've never been there. Tell me about Numeria. I don't need to do that. I have to go. Sure, no point in denting our asses in the hole. We'll head out soon, most likely. Safe journeys to you.
That is not far. As it should be.
Anything else?
Okay. So we need to visit the main camp, even though it's way out of the way. The main camp is probably going to point us in the right direction. Alright, let us go.
May we have a moment of respite?
Let's rest. And then we'll check out this area. It's like, they obviously have an idea of where this cave is. And I would like to know, so I don't have to just search around aimlessly. And there's a good chance that even searching around aimlessly, we're not going to find what we're looking for. Massive stone door blocks the entrance. It has no knobs, buttons, or other signs on how to unlock it. However, a thick patch of moss is scraped off the door's hinges, hinting that it's been opened recently. Search for a way to unlock it. Use detect magic. Try to force the door open. Leave. I guess I should have paid more attention to what we were looking at, but oh well. Check the stuff on my way back. But I need to talk to the barbarians. Quick save. Got 2 wyverns.
Don't hesitate.
You attack this one.
Falter. What you want?
You 2 attack this one.
I am prepared.
I will see this through.
I want you to start
When
playing
Lindsay
the
was
song.
called forth,
Let us not hesitate.
can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Let yourself open me, Gorum! Go.
I wrote it like I saw it.
How much XP do I gain off that? 50 apiece? I guess it all adds up, right? How
Time's
close is
not
my
waiting.
dude? Pretty close to level 11. Okay, something goes bad. On the low grounds among the hills, some Numerian barbarians had set up camp. While obviously set up recently as a place to rest, it was thoroughly constructed, along with the stake palisades, and the Numerians had reinforced their camp with a deep moat. Spotting the body of some unlucky thief at the bottom, it seems they made a good call. Guarding the entrance was our old acquaintance Nober, a man whose group we met in the hills previously. While his greeting was not too friendly, he did invite us to enter and led us to meet the leader. We were led to a man named Dugath, a middle-aged Khalid who, with a gorgeous maid, once charcoal black, now salt and pepper, as well as bronze skin, hardened by sun, wind, and time to the point that it almost looked like oak bark. Speaking with assertive tone, he invited us to dine with the Tiger Lords. That was the name of the tribe, and spend the night in their camp. Any business we might have with the tribe, he said, could be discussed in the morning once everyone was rested and refreshed. Not wanting to offend the barbarian, who'd proven to be commendably hospitable, we accepted the invitation. Within minutes, we were received by the bonfire with goblets in our hands as guests. Our goblets were wrought of skillful decorative silver with intricate carvings depicting scenes of battle. Do as I do, Emery whispered into the Baron's ears. They really care about tradition. The cup Bear filled everyone's goblet with wine when Drog raised his cup, officially starting the feast. The Baron placed his faith in Amory and followed her example. To my utter surprise, our barbarian friends spilled her wine on the ground, and the Baron followed her example. I thought Numerians would be enraged by that. They all followed suit. It was apparently a barbarian tradition, offering the first cup to the spirits. Only after the cupbearer filled their goblets again did the Numerians start drinking, and so did we. The main course, unsurprising, was meat. While hunting in the hills, the Numerians had killed a deer and 2 wild boars, all now roasted over an open fire. As the tribe guests, we were offered the best pieces. Fierce in battle, the Numerians were equally fierce at the table. They frantically tore the meats apart with knives, bare hands, and teeth, as though they attacking the throat of their worst enemies rather than eating roast venison. Only one camp inhabitant didn't join dinner. Far from festivities, a slim woman wrapped in a gray cloak sat alone, her face hidden behind a piece of cloth. She was so quiet and still. At first, I didn't realize she was a living being at all. The Baron. Asked the Tiger Lord who she was. Glancing cautiously between Dugath and the woman, one Numerian explained that woman was one of the defaced sisters, half priestess, half wizard. While they may travel along with the Numerians, they never ate at the same time. Judging by the tones the barbarians used when speaking of the woman, it was easy to tell none of them held any warm feelings toward these defaced sisters. After everyone had eaten their fill, it was time for entertainment. The barbarians began singing and drawling songs in their guttural language known as Halit. Later, one of the Numerians explained that it was a ballad about a brother and a sister who defeated a huge metal spider. The song that followed was a comedic piece about the adventure of a stupid werewolf. Oh, yep, stupid spider werewolf. Ah, man, getting tired. The Numerians all sang it together. It was clear that each of them knew that one by heart. Almost everyone clapped to the rhythm, though some thumped their knives handles on the shields. And our half-orc acquaintance, Bolga, accompanied the song on a vargan. The song was over, Dugath appealed to his guests, us, to surprise our host. The Baron decided our best choice would be tale of how we defeated that, a friendly sparring match. Yeah. Our tale of battle and heroic deeds was just what the barbarians were looking for. They listened eagerly, chimed in on each detail, and laughed and clapped the most epic moments. Even Dugath found himself smiling and nodding as he listened to our story. Finally, the drinking and singing came to an end. Only bones remained from the feast, and the bonfire burnt down to ashes. Satisfied, the Numerians retired to their tents.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
As you approach the barbarian leader, you can't help but overhear part of the conversation with a woman you recognize from the feast. Before, her face remains hidden, and she sounds extremely worried.
This whole land is nothing but trouble.
Derek shakes his head.
You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
Dugath.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you?
We'll help.
If you can afford their rates, that is.
We'll do it for
As
free.
for me, My single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
The woman leaves sobbing. Dugoth turns to you. Good morning. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Introductions are necessary. Baron, I know who you are. Let's discuss how we can be useful to one another. Do you know me? How?
How do you think? We
Dugoth
keep
grins.
an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies.
Who's that woman? Eric utters a sigh.
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, the spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Varnold, huh? Isn't that the village Maegor Varn got from the Ristovic Sword Lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
How can we be useful to each other?
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever. Mark my word, Baron. The Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them.
There's a whole army of you here. How did you manage to get so
None
far?
of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission. I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorham witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange, wrong, just like those witches themselves.
What are you looking for here?
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Valerie frowns.
Don't confuse our chieftains with your king's knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Liege. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
How did it go? Did you find anything interesting?
If we did, do you think we'd still be here now?
You
The
never
only
know.
thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter.
Oh, whoops.
Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death.
I have to go.
You, our guest. The Baron, am I right? I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name?
A slim figure stands eerily still, wrapped in a cloak and hiding her face in her hands. If you hadn't seen her moving before, you could easily mistake her for a statue. However, as you approach, she lowers her hands from her face. and golden green eyes peer at you through the holes in the cloth covering her face. You. Okay. My name is Yes. What's yours? After giving your name, a large raven who had been sitting on the fence nearby takes wings and flies away, cawing coarsely.
Nice to meet you, Baron. I have no name. I've rejected it to serve benevolent powers. Not the greatest sacrifice of those we're sometimes called to make. You may call me Defaced Sister.
Who are you?
I am one of those who call themselves the Defaced Sisters. We've rejected our names and our faces in service to benevolent spirits. I'm sorry that I cannot reveal our true destiny to you yet, but believe me when I say our mission is extremely important. Not just for us, not just for the tribe, but for the entire world.
So honorable. Do these benevolent spirits have names?
Do not burden yourself with idle questions, Cleric. Know that all the truths you are seeking for will find you, but only when you are ready for them.
I'll let you tell me about Numeria.
These are enigmatic lands. Stars rain from the sky. Soil bleeds fire and gives birth to metal instead of grass. These are lands of mysteries and nightmares. But they're destined to become the salvation of us all, for that is where great Armag lived, died, and rose again, and he will bring redemption for us all.
Tell me about Armag.
He's a man of great destiny. The gods themselves tried to lay him low, but he came back, defied death itself, as was foretold, for that was his fate. He's destined to save many, many lives, but at a terrible cost to himself. I would never wish a fate like that on you, Baron. I would never wish a fate like that on anyone.
There are many songs about Armagh, not all of them
My
numerical.
team's all
Some see
scattered.
the story as an inspiration, others as a warning against the dangers of hubris. But I've never heard about any prophecy.
What are you looking for here?
It is not yet time to answer this question. We are searching for ancient ruins, the remains of structures built by the previous holders of these strange lands. That is all I can tell you for now. I understand that you want to know more, but have no doubt, you will in time.
You speak in riddles.
Don't be wary of riddles. Those wise enough to solve them eventually learn much more than those who always seek straight answers.
What were you and Dugoth arguing about?
My sisters. They each went out on their own quests and never returned. Not one of the three. I can understand Dugoth. He doesn't trust us. But by refusing to help my sisters and me, he puts himself, his people, countless innocent souls in grave danger. If only I could soften his impertinent heart.
How is this possible? Doesn't this army know any kind of order or discipline? How do they manage to even fight in such chaos?
Do you have any ideas where your sisters might be?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the City of the Hollow Eyes. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger.
Marks the map. What compensation may I expect for my help?
With the most valuable treasure of all, truth.
You have a whole army here. How did you manage to get this far?
Wise ones know many routes that are closed to the uninitiated. Will you be able to detect them? Will you dare to walk along them? Who knows?
Found one. And yeah. Do you know anything about what happened in Barnhold?
Dark things tend to happen in that land. I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My three sisters know more. Help me find them, and you'll get your answers. If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late. If in your travels you meet my sisters, please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Geheb.
Geheb.
That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness they so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key.
Got
May
it.
kind spirits guide you in your travels.
Doug the Merchant. Who are you? Named Doug's was a hell of a fighter when I was younger, but truth, these years pass before you know it. The health too. The barbarian raises his hand, and you can see he only has 2 fingers left. So now my job is equipment and provisions, along with a bit of trading from time to time. Show me your wares. Yep. +3 bastard sword. It is so flippin' expensive, dude. But that would be a huge upgrade for my girl. But I'm not going to do it. I don't want to spend that much. Not like we're suffering right now. How much food do I have? Yeah. Here, you can have this. One of our other guys might need that still. I'll take this. Good stuff here. Some good stuff. But I'm saving it for my kingdom. Yeah, it's not like we're suffering right now for damage. Seem to be doing fine. Forgot about these bracers though. Cool. Oh, we don't need to talk to Bolga, do we? Okay.
All according to plan.
Okay, let's take a look at some of these ruins. What time is it? I'm feeling okay. 104, but I've got some energy left. So straight north, straight south. Good lord.
We will be
Serves
victorious.
you right.
Why? Oh, shit, you are way out there. If you can save yourself. Shit. Oh my god. I failed the first one. Scared the crap out of me. Okay.
Confide in me.
I have better defensive spells for him. I should have used any one of them. We have to pass by that merchant on our way back anyways, I guess. Enormous footprints in the dirt. How much space do I have left in my inventory? Not much. Let's let that go.
Interesting.
Normal Cyclops weren't enough. No, now we have to zombie Cyclops. What's next? Ghost Cyclops?
Applause, please.
It's actually a good chance, yes.
What's that?
In due time. What a find!
Applause, please.
Hello. Huge scar across the face of sturdy silver-haired woman. An eye patch hides her left eye, while right with silver. She raises her bloody blade to salute. You came just in time. We owe you one. Who are you? I'm Hilda the Tooth Grinder from Tiger Lord's tribe. This is my war party. We're here, fighting things, as you can see. Are you in Aasimar? What? Don't I look like a celestial? Haha, I'm in Aasimar. No idea which of the great grandmothers made it with a celestial, but in my entire lineage, the blood only manifested in me. I'm sure that was the plan all along. It's a common custom to strengthen the bloodlines with the blood of orcs or whatever powerful beings come in handy. My birth was deemed a good sign and proof of the god's blessing, but I call bullshit. The god's blessing should be earned on the battlefield. What are you doing here? What do you care? We came here, so we obviously have business here. What about you? What are you doing here? Your face sister sent me. I see. It was a good call. They may be witches, but they're smart. We'll really need some extra hands here. Here's the deal. We came with one of the witches to look for some trash in the tomb. We set camp, and the sister took some of my people to the ruin around dawn. Never came back. Instead, these zombie Cyclops started crawling out on us from all over the plains. Fun day, huh? My group can't afford to be separated now. We only barely fought those things off, so how about this? You scout the place and look for our people, find out if any of them are still alive, and I'll pay you in gold. Deal? Deal. Great. So what I'm gonna do... So we're gonna drop some of this stuff right now. We'll come back for it, but right now it's kind of just weighing us down. Okay. This is a big area.
You deserved it. What troubles you?
Yes.
I'm listening.
Might be pretty rough.
That is not far.
Took me 8 blows to drop this enormous undead beast. Sure.
In due time.
An old boat with a large breach is rotting on the shore.
Interesting. All according to plan. What a find!
Onwards!
We will prevail.
Oh fuck. Wasn't ready for this, but here we go.
This should do it. Calm down. Not dead yet.
You might be soon though. Yep. Gonna try to drink a potion, but it always goes bad. What are you casting? Okay.
Interesting.
He just got hit for 113. That's ridiculous. I mean, I guess it's a Cyclops, but... Ancient stone is crumbled and covered with moss.
All according to plan. Interesting.
It's a quick save here.
This should do it.
I shall end this suffering.
Writing you out of our story.
So we're fighting zombies and bandits. Cool. Oh,
Let us strike as one.
that's got to be frustrating. They just totally got third-partied by us. They just took this guy down, and here we are, just like, we're killing you now. There's so much money that I'm literally being able to choose between what kind of items I'm going to bring back.
In due time.
Right here, my friend.
Let's do a blessing. They have alchemists too, we should do this. Okay.
That is not far.
Does she still have that sword that turns undead? $21 and $36 or $18.29. Let's just keep this. This thing just is so much more powerful. Alright, let's try this fight again.
What a find!
Let's try to hit this guy.
As it should be.
Here.
Do not
Stand with me.
A calculated risk.
Okay.
This will kill me.
We need to be more careful. Just hit like tanks.
All according to plan.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Par er riti. Alla sa down.
Adventures call to them.
Eslim, Axel, yes.
I will see this through.
What for Gorum? is won!
This should do it.
Nice.
Do not falter!
A calculated risk.
Tear them apart! They go down!
Somehow got himself in the way again. Unreal.
Serves you right.
We shall overcome.
Repent! Let yourself open.
Alright.
Anything is possible.
In due time.
What's that?
That is not far.
Animals was killed with a single devastating blow.
As it should be.
Nope.
Enemy approaching.
Shit. Oh my god. So they're gonna meet about there-ish. Want to move that back a little bit. Whoosh. That's not gonna hit anybody. Man, how we are making it through it like this, I have no idea. I have to rest soon. Okay, so this is the edge of the map. Drop another one of these huge giant swords we don't need. We'll come back down that way. Do what's down on the right.
Share your troubles.
All according to plan.
You see that?
Follow my lead.
Natural armor, headband of vast intelligence. Still don't have anyone that uses intelligence, right? Yeah, not in this group. We don't have any wizards.
In due time.
Stand with me.
So yeah, let's do this.
And Lindsay was called forth.
The loot here is insane. Grab a couple more heavy axes because a bit more in the same amount of area and make more money.
That is not far.
Running won't help you!
Shit.
This will hurt.
Please be only one. Nope.
Bring it! We'll survive. I know it.
We don't have any diamonds. Oh man. Well, after this, I should have plenty of money to buy diamonds. I should just have plenty of money in general. For a little bit, at least. Lord knows I can spend it real quick improving my kingdom. Okay.
All according to plan.
Anything is possible.
This should do it.
Adventures call to them. Can you make an epic
This
pose?
ends
I need
you.
inspiration.
We shall overcome.
Open. Repent. Tear them apart.
All right. Oh, please tell me there's a dungeon. It's just too much good loot. Nothing we can do. Alright, a huge stone slab blocks the entrance to the tomb. The ancient stone surface is covered in worn inscriptions, barely visible in the moss. Examine the entrance. The crumbling ancient stone is densely covered with thick moss. Near the edge of the slab, some of the moss has been torn. Some unknown force must have moved it aside and replaced it. Read the inscriptions. You managed to read several phrases of the ancient Cyclopean language. Cruel and evil go into blind darkness, while kind and merciful go into even deeper darkness. Impenetrable darkness, darkness opens every door, wise and stupid, lewd and ascetic. There's not a single path in the world that won't lead into ultimate darkness. Speak the word kept. Slab slides aside easily, noisily, making a crack wide enough for you to enter. Before you have a chance to take a single step, a voice calls from inside the tomb. Wait, do not enter. Prop the door, or it will close behind you. Unwilling to tempt fate, you move a large stone into the entrance. Use detect magic. Door radiates a faint, transmuted enter. Okay. Enter. After entering, the slab won't close behind you. You step inside the damp, cold darkness of the tomb. I might actually call it a night here. Let's see. Yep, I mean, it's late. I'm tired. We'll see what the setup is here. Might have wanted to sleep before this. Okay, cool. He-faced sister. The only breathing creature in the ancient tomb is a miniature woman wrapped in gray cloak. She looks like a ghost herself. Who are you?
I'm one of the defaced sisters, a humble servant of benevolent spirits. No words can express my gratitude for saving me.
This place.
Once, Cyclopses used to own these lands, but their race was doomed to extinction. Their fortresses and palaces crumbled into dust, and only tombs remain.
What are you doing here?
Same as you, searching for the truth. My fate brought me here and opened the door before me. I didn't know it would slam shut behind my back. If fate didn't bring you here right after me, I would soon fall asleep beside the owners of this tomb.
Do you know anything about what happened to Varnold?
Varnhold. I don't know much about the place, but ice-cold winds of ill fate blow over it. If my sisters are still alive, we can tell you more together.
Does the word Vordakai mean anything to you?
Lips of mortals didn't utter this word for thousands of years. It would be for the best if it remained so. Don't worry about this shadow of the past. It dispersed forever the day the sky fell upon the earth.
Your sister sent me. She's waiting for you in camp.
Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see her again. Let benevolent spirits guide you on your path. Let them help you, just like you helped me.
Alright, cool. Let's see if we can make camp here. Can I rest here? I want to go in. We'll check it out. Yeah, we're gonna make camp outside. Rest. And then I'll have myself set up to check out the tomb tomorrow.
I was right when I saw you the first time. You're a thief, same as every one of your kin. You think you've done a right thing, saved a life, but all that you did was help a thief take what wasn't hers in the first place. You're no better than that filthy creature.
Why are you following me? What do you want?
I have watched you, your behavior, your deeds. Don't flatter yourself thinking your actions are impressive. You're an oddity, a curiosity, a mark. Nothing more.
I'm not going to answer any allegations, Crow. Be gone.
Pride in a pathetic creature like you. You wear it poorly. And your attempts to give me orders? I think not.
Enough, I'm leaving. We will check it out. Yeah, next time. I just wanted to make sure that we could still enter it. Set up camp here.
So much evil. So much evil caused by a single flower.
I wish I could find whoever made it and pluck them off at the stem.
So what I'm thinking about doing is doing this top one, heading back to the Orc Village, selling the stuff, doing the one in the west, going back to my area, and then heading south. We'll see. I mean, we've still got like 200 days left, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. And we will check out that tomb when I come back tomorrow. Screw that stupid bird. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But yeah, tomorrow I have class at 11:15, but